Hello everyone, hope you're all well on this Wednesday. It is January the 8th, and there is a lot going on in the news, a lot going on in general. As I've said before, I'll say it again, January, well not just January, but 2025 is going to be very interesting, guys, very interesting. We have a fire situation, fires, plural, that looks like I've been watching some footage of it, and it looks like an apocalyptic movie. I mean, apocalyptic, hellish scenes from LA County, Los Angeles County, Southern California is burning. And it looks like there's no end in sight with that thing. I'm going to cover that a little bit. Also, Trump is making waves, you could say already. Some real breaking news I'm going to tell you about here as well. And we have a storm coming. A storm is coming our way, right where we live, and in a lot of places, actually. First, real quick, though, the breaking news I just saw a while ago, before I started recording, it says that Washington, D.C. Capitol Police have arrested a man that was attempting to sneak a machete and 3 knives into the Capitol Visitor Center. This was just announced, or just breaking. So I wanted to share that. Good thing they caught this guy. I tell you, we are in dangerous times. We really are. Southern California, y'all, man, I mean, it is, what a hellish scene. I mean, apocalyptic. You've got multiple fires going on. They say this is a big windstorm. A big windstorm that has caused this. Now, but it's multiple fires, 0% containment. It is wreaking havoc. I mean, this looks like ongoing catastrophic. I mean, this is an ongoing situation. You've got it's in Southern California, LA County, Pacific Palisades, hitting a lot of these rich neighborhoods. Tens of thousands of people are being displaced. Over 1,000 structures have been lost. It's very fast moving. This thing is moving so fast, firefighters don't have a chance. They don't have much of a chance to stop this thing. And people are having to leave literally with the clothes on their back to escape with their lives. Even the ones that were trying to escape in their automobiles, many of them, I was seeing some footage earlier, many of them have had to abandon their vehicles and just run on foot to get away. It's moving that fast. Reminds me of Maui, Hawaii, in many ways. Very reminiscent of Maui. Yeah, the rich areas are getting hit hard, and also I saw a report where a mystery object, flying object, has been recorded flying around these areas in the smoke and through the fires and above all the fires, and hard to tell what it is. So it makes you wonder, is this an attack? The more I look at this, is this an attack? Because the firefighters look like they just have no shot at this. And it's catching people so by surprise that they're just having to run with the clothes. They're just having to run for their lives, literally, and just leave everything behind. Everything in their home, their automobiles, everything. I can't imagine. And they're warning that the worst is yet to come. They're also putting warnings out there that looting could be a problem. I'm sure looting is could be a problem. I mean, you have an SHTF situation going on here. Big time, big time. Is it an attack? What's going on? What do you guys think? It makes me think of Hawaii, but it also makes me think in a way of East Tennessee, Western North Carolina with the hurricane, in a way. But it also, with all the mystery flying objects that we've been witnessing lately, It also makes me wonder if that has anything to do with it. I mean, what have they been spraying? You know? Speaking of a storm is coming. It's hitting Texas, I think, now. And that's a concern, is that, you know, a couple of, 2-3 years ago when they had the deep freeze in Texas. But this is a major winter storm coming across the east, the southeast. It's going to hit us here in North Georgia, Tennessee, among others. And they're saying right now, just even in Tennessee, look like all of Tennessee, North Georgia, that by Friday morning we will see snow, possibly ice. We're due for some stuff. I mean, North Georgia, we get it every now and then. We don't have snow plows. We don't have the equipment to clear roads. So if you're in the southeast and you're being affected by this, y'all, I would not try to drive in this stuff. I know I'm preaching to the choir here probably, but the idiots, this will be amateur hour for idiots to go out there and think and test their four-wheel drives, unless, especially around in Georgia. You know, we're not used to this stuff. And the idiots will get out there. I would not chance it unless it's life and death situation. You got to get out. I wouldn't do it. If we get, especially if we get ice, even snow, I'd be very careful, especially in areas that don't get it very often. Okay. But if ice, I definitely wouldn't go out there. It's not worth it. Prepare now, get your stuff. These are the kind of things we prepare for. The more likely events, I call them. Prepare. The stores. I'm going to run into the store here in a little bit and get a few things that I would normally get anyway. And I'm sure it's probably crazy crowded in there. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's going to be. But don't chance it, y'all. Get prepared. If you're already being impacted by this stuff, let us know. And with the fires in Southern California, I know I have viewers from Southern California and all over California. Let us know what's going on in your area. Are you okay? Check in. Let us know in the comments, okay? Let's keep them in prayer. Everybody is affected by either the winter storm or especially in Southern in Southern California with all these fires. Let's keep them in prayer, definitely, okay? Interesting 2025. Trump said if Hamas, if they haven't released the hostages, and that by this point it might just be the bodies of the hostages, and we have American hostages still there. If they're not released by January 20th, his inauguration, he said all hell will break loose in the Middle East. Yeah, I'm good with that. You know, that's what these people understand. They have to understand strength. That's what you got to do with these folks. I like it. I really do. Trump's also floated the idea of acquiring Greenland. Greenland now. And he said the Canada should be a state, a 51st state. I don't know about that. I don't think that'll happen. I don't know about Greenland. He seems pretty adamant about that one too. The European Union put out a warning to Trump saying, we're not going to let you take Greenland. I mean, really? Okay. Ooh, I'm scared. Just watch. The EU put out a warning. Trump also said the Gulf of Mexico should be called the Gulf of America. He's back, man. He's back, baby. Mean tweets and everything. Maybe not as mean as the first time. I don't know. But you know him, he's going to talk. Again, though, I'll remind, again, if he does boneheaded stuff, we should call it out. We need to be fair about this. Be fair, call it out. When he does good stuff, we praise it. We call that out too. All right. But yeah, these fires. I mean, I heard somebody comment that said that it looks like an end of the world movie. The scene from far away of the skyline of Los Angeles right now. And what is the mystery object flying around in there? It's probably more than one of them. You probably just could see one of them. But anyway, let us know in the comments what you think about, is this an attack? Because I know that part of the country is susceptible to wildfires, the wind, and but this is something else, y'all. I don't know. And I'm not a meteorologist. I'm not an expert of this stuff. So let me know your thoughts on that. I'm going to go to a passage here in a moment. It is a good one. All right. It is John. We're in John chapter 9, around verse 35. This is when Jesus heals the blind man. Jesus heard that they had thrown him out. And when he found him, he said, "Do you believe in the Son of Man?" "Who is this? Who is he, sir?" the man asked. "Tell me so that I may believe in him." Jesus said, "You have now seen him. In fact, he is the one speaking with you." Then the man said, "Lord, I believe." And he worshiped him. Jesus said, "For judgment I have come into this world, so that the blind will see, and those who see will become blind." Some of the Pharisees who were with him heard him say this and asked, "What, are we blind too?" Jesus said, "If you were blind, you would not be guilty of sin. But now that you claim you can see, your guilt remains." I love how Jesus, he doesn't mince words when it comes to the Pharisees, man. He throws down on them. But yes, we will believe. I believe he is who he says he is. He is the Christ. He's either the biggest fraud in human history, or he is who he says he is. The risen Christ, the Savior, who will save us. We just have to accept him, have that relationship with him, stay close to him, believe in him. That's what we need to do. All right, share your thoughts again. Lots going on. Let's be safe. Let's be careful out there. Just a lot happening. So also hit the like button. If you like the video, hit the like button. It helps me out. If you haven't subscribed yet and you've been watching me, go ahead and subscribe. That way you'll get notifications. Hit the notification bell. You'll get notifications when I do new videos. I do appreciate it. All right. Let's be careful out there. Be safe. God bless y'all. I'll see you soon.